Okay, here we are. You might have thought I'd completely given up. You thought it's gone quiet. Where's Vicky on Earth Angel? Because we haven't heard anything for a while. Well, yes, the only excuse I can have, apart from the fact that life is quite busy, um, is the fact that I am sort of on a constant declutter, if you like. There's stuff leaving my house all the time, and this challenge I think would have been perfect for somebody who has never decluttered their house and has so much stuff to go. It would have made it, I think it would have, just spurred you on to get rid of stuff, and you probably would have just carried on and carried on. But because I'm always getting rid of stuff, I think of things that I got rid of only a matter of days before I started the challenge and think, oh, if I'd have just held on to them, I could have listed them or put them within this challenge. So it's I think I've managed to make it to maybe day 27. I have watched back the videos that are coming up next, and you will think, what on earth is going on? How is this woman so forgetful? Because there's one which I claim to be day 25. I can't even remember now, and I've already done 25. So it's, and then, or is it 24 and I've already, anyway, whatever I did last, whatever the last video I did, the next one, I've done the same day. So I've done that day twice. So I was one short. Then I had 3 items that just went off to Vinted that I wasn't quite sure where to count them. I just needed to get them posted. And then I went on to do what I thought was maybe day 26, 27, I can't remember. And halfway through that, I stopped counting when I'd got up to 15, and I thought I was at 16. So I carry on and I miss out one. So you just have to ignore all that. Bear in mind that I'm menopausal. My brain really doesn't work at the moment. And whilst we're talking about the menopause, the hair, right? I told you I was losing my hair, and I really am. Today I decided to pile it all on top of my head to try and disguise the fact that I've got no hair. So I've literally stuck it up, and then the ends sort of clipped to the top of my hair to try and hide the fact that I'm going bald. I'm trying to be jolly about it. I'm trying to think to myself, you know what, Vicky, there are worse things that can happen. I've started wearing scarves, and I've bought a nice hat. And my idea is that I'll start wearing scarves every now and again, and slowly people will get so used to them that if it comes to the point where my hair really does fall out badly, people will just be so used to seeing me in scarves that they won't think anything of it. They're not going to say, why has Vicky suddenly started wearing scarves? I'm hoping it never gets to that stage, but I just look at it daily and think, I feel as if I can almost see each individual strand of hair, because it's thinned out so much, whereas it used to be so thick. And I was very blessed and lucky to have such lovely thick hair, which is why I can't really complain now, I suppose. Anyway, let's get into the video for the next 2 days. Just trust me when I tell you I've got momentum back again, and I am walking around trying to get rid of things. And I'm thinking, let's get into the garage because there'll be loads to get rid of in there. And it's just finding the time. But what I shall do is I shall upload these videos every now and again, every time I have a bit of a de-junk and get rid of a load of stuff, because you say it's inspiring for you. And also it helps me as well if I know that I'm going to be cataloguing it on my YouTube channel. So I think, hopefully you might get a video maybe once a week, which is roughly the rate in which I was getting rid of stuff before I started the challenge. Was I'd perhaps, send a bag to charity roughly once a week. And then, of course, this challenge encouraged me to try and get rid of stuff every day until we got up to about day 25, when I really was struggling and I was starting to count the daftest of things. And I thought, okay, I'm not going to admit defeat, because just because I haven't done every day in numerical order, if you like, I'm still on the wagon, if you like. I'm still doing it. I'm still rolling with it. There will still be stuff to go. And I've just realised I haven't updated you with regards to the house move. I'll do that in the next video, something for you to look forward to. So without further ado, here's the next couple of days, which really won't make any sense, but I hope you enjoy them. Okay, I think I'm on day 24, and I think I have 24 items here. I'm going to quickly go through and count them, because the large cheese plant, the Monstera, which I love, I do love it. I'm very fond of all my plants, but I have actually sold it. Now, most of my plants I gave away, but this one, because it's had so much love and attention for many years, I thought I'd try and sell it, and somebody has bought it and it's going today. So I thought I'd best make a quick video before it goes. So goodbye, darling little cheese plant. I will be sorry to see you go. But my daughter still has one, which this came from. This was the baby. And so hopefully we will be able to grow another should we want to. So anyway, that's number one. I have a, what's this called, a poinsettia. And for this to still have red leaves this far after Christmas, I'm doing amazingly well, because normally I can't keep them alive at all. So I'm going to list it and try and get rid of it. There's a possibility it'll stay in the house if nobody claims it, because that's something I can't just throw out, you know. There's no way I'd throw a plant out. It's a living thing, and if nobody takes it, because it's not looking incredibly healthy, but for me, I'm stunned to still have it going. You know, here we are in May and it's still alive. So that's number two, but there's a possibility it will end up staying. I will be honest with you and let you know. So number two. Number three, lovely vase. I bought this for my son's girlfriend for Christmas because she wanted a vase. And when it came, I thought it was really beautiful. But when it arrived, I realised it's just not big enough for a bunch of flowers. So I bought her a bigger one, and I've offered her this since. And she has said she's got a few vases. They only live in a small flat, so she hasn't got a lot of room. So it's going. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So my grandson son is still teething, but I've found there are other things that he far prefers to chew on than these teethers, which I've just taken out of the fridge. I tend to forget they're in the fridge. So he's only really used them once or twice, and I thought, well, they might as well go because he happily chews on other things. These, which I bought because I thought they'd be nice to stick on the high chair, but they don't really do much. And we've got other things to stick on the high chair that do more. So they're going. They were a bit of a waste of a buy, really, because they are, you know, they rattle, but that's it. Why would you stick them on the high chair? They're not going to, they don't provide much entertainment at all. 2 pairs of socks that have got holes in, so they're going. These are meant to be for attaching toys to your pushchair and things like that. And I've got a third one somewhere, but I can't find it. Counting them individually rather than as one item, because otherwise I wouldn't have had 24. This is really getting desperate now, because this was a free from the Red Cross coaster, and we've used it for a long time, but I have a lot of coasters and I don't need this one, and I don't even think it's going to go into charity. It's going to go into recycling, but you know, needs must when you're struggling to count things. And a few clothing items. This is something I've had for ages because I thought it would make a nice you know, like when you've got somebody to buy a birthday present for and you just don't know what to get them, and perhaps you give them a bottle of wine, and I thought I could hang this around the neck of the bottle of wine and it would make it nicer. But I've never done that, and I've had it for years. So I thought, let's just get rid of it. Every time I give a bottle of wine, I forget about this. So that's going. So there you go. There's my 24 things for day 24. I know that I'm running really, really late. I know that we're now already into May, so, you know, the 30-day April challenge should have finished, but it hasn't. Just think if it's a bonus, we're carrying on into May, so you're getting more videos. The cat bowl is going to my daughter because she has a cat, but we no longer have a cat. It's a bit sad to see it go because I was very, very sad when the cat died, but it's nice that it's staying within the family. So there you go, just a load more, half of its junk, but it's leaving the house. Right. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. It's not 100% and he's crying a little bit. We have got him booked into the vet, so please don't worry about him. But I'm going to go through this little pile of clothes that I have. These are all listed on Vinted, and I haven't counted them up until now because they haven't gone. And there are items that I kind of like enough to keep until they sell, if that makes sense. There are a few things that if they don't sell, I'll just put them straight into charity, but there are a few things that I'd rather keep. And so because they're not actually leaving the house imminently, I didn't want to count them for part of this challenge, but you know, we're getting to the stage where needs must. So what we've got here so far is a scarf, that's 1. This beautiful crocheted cardigan, but I just never wear it, that's 2. I've got a handbag, 3. This lovely headband, I've not had this long, but it gives me a headache when I wear it because it's a metal one. So that's 4. There's a handbag in here. I'm not going to take it out. That's 5. I bought it at great expense and then decided I'll never use it, so that's on there to sell. So that's 5. And then we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, loads of these skirts, 15, because I don't show my legs anymore. I used to like these for holiday because they're reversible, so you could pack 3 skirts but actually have 6, and they are perfect for holiday, but I don't like showing my legs, so they've had to be listed on Vinted. Were we up to 16? Let's hope we were. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. A top I've just sent makes 26. And then prior to that, there were 2 more parcels, but I can't quite remember what they were. But that makes 27, 28. So we're kind of all a kilter now, but we're going to call that 28. I think the day before I did 24 when I should have done 25. So we're sort of one item ahead, if you can work your maths out. We're kind of one item ahead, but we're up to day 26. And we're running really late, as you can tell. We're now well and truly into May, but there you go. That's my pile of clothes, which I didn't want to count because they haven't been sold and they're not going, but I'm counting them because they're going to be sat in this corner of my den until they go. And that's what I don't like. I like to get stuff bagged up and gone. Who knows? I may get momentum again and just decide, oh, stuff it. They're all going. Oh, I forgot to count these boots. They're going. They're listed as well. I love them. Absolutely love them because I really love bright green. They're just a tiny weeny bit too small. One of my toes is a bit too long. So we're even more ahead of ourselves. That makes it 28, doesn't it? I don't know. I've completely lost count. But what you need to know is I'm still going. I'm still getting rid of stuff. And although the 30-day challenge finished ages ago, I'm not going to give up.